that friendship was indeed magic.
What the hell?
Is he reading My Little Pony? What's up, honkers? Today I'm going to be reacting to Max0r's DMC 5 videos. I played DMC 5 before and it was a lot of fun, especially whenever you get to play as Dante because of his royal guard. Anyways, make sure you go give Max0r some love as he puts a lot of time into these videos. And remember, if you like today's video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment other videos you want me to react to. This video was recorded over on my Twitch channel. Let me know what you guys think of the new layout for the React content, by the way. Do you like seeing my background in the videos, or do you prefer the way it was before? Let me know in the comments down below. This video's secret word is hat, so I know you didn't skip the intro. Be on the lookout for Squackle. The first person to find him and comment where he is with the timestamp will be pinned. Alright, let's pull the devil trigger.
Garry's Mod 5 is a fighting hack and slash game where you play as a single family of Nirvana backup singers and their detachable appendages, struggling to stop mankind's ultimate foes, Vergil and Urinate, who are peaceful environmentalists attempting to grow a tree in their yard. You play as our intrepid heroes, Dante Inferno, Nero Claudius, and the Roman numeral 5, as they attempt to run their small business amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Times are tough, but fortunately, Nero is forklift certified. Along the way, you will encounter testicular torsion, skeletons, famous Vtuber critical, the realization that you left the stove on downstairs, and Dark Souls PvP. But with enough tenacity, strength, cunning, and force of will, I will be able to tell you about what happens in the game with remarkable accuracy. Because who would want to play Devil May Cry 5? That would be stupid. So sit, lie back, and clap, enjoy, see video, run, relax, and enjoy an incorrect summary of noise level high 5. Our story begins with Nero here in his garage tending to his new Lamborghini. While faced with the acquisition of knowledge, Nero finds a small man standing outside.
Small man who just happens to be his dad.
Music? Wait, what the fuck? So he steals his whole arm in one quick motion. Then he uses the arm to go to the Fuda dimension. That way he can never be seen again. So like a week passes and now the big tree exists. This is a completely unrelated incident, soon to be resolved as the now one-armed Nero and his new friend 5 are already inside of it. The two head forward into a dungeon, remarking how Dante invited them over for a picnic, when suddenly Nero spots a letter from the Demon King Urizen. Reading the letter, it specifies that the Koopalings and him have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom, and that Dante is now a permanent guest at one of his 7 Koopa hotels. Nero begins traversing the Walmart
makes more
section
sense than the actual DMC lore.
Nero just shoots the beast since guns work and are the most effective means of self-defense. You must head on without me, Nero. My bird is crashing. Your what?
Oh, yeah, it's crashing.
Nero shoots through his enemies until he reaches the throne room of Urinate. He finds Dante passed out, and urinalysis, like every true-blooded American, is in his Fox News chair. With no other options, Nero forces urinoscopy to shift from beating up old people to beating up cripples.
Oh.
Who are you people? Why are you in my house? Please leave immediately or I will have to.
Oh.
Round 2.
So Uridine punches them to death, and the Mario brothers are forced to escape. Nero's only recourse now is to hopefully get strong enough to grow a new arm and live to challenge Urinemic again. Kylo Ren, however, is just a fucking pussy who's not going to do anything. Even after the tree eats everyone, he's just like, oh, fuck it, dude, plants grow. So like another week passes, and now Nero is being driven by a woman, a terrible mistake. As if to spite Nero, she drives intentionally into a group of bees. This prompts the greatest credit sequence known to mankind. It gave me a filmmaking boner. So Nero becomes trapped in the slow motion dimension for a week until he's able to get off at Atlanta. Here, Nero enters a sex shop and finally purchases a fisting device. He then uses it in legal self-defense in order to bypass the bee rights laws of 1994. Nero's gameplay consists of expert use of his sword, along with proper mastery of his great array of vibrators, all with different specialties and abilities. This one, for instance, vibrates the fucking electromagnetic field. Or this one, which vibrates his position in space-time. Atlanta's fucked up. Nero then proceeds to fight all 2 enemies that are available to him before assuming the role of a Brazilian logging company. Have you ever tried fighting a plant before? It's very easy.
Pretty much, yeah. It's not that bad. It's pretty easy.
Get in my teleporting van.
You're what?
It is a teleporting van.
Nero proceeds to wander aimlessly through the city. Nero proceeds to fight aimlessly through the city. Along the way, he encounters sedans, angry sedan owners, hotels, and indescribable horrors, and Italian business owners. Now motivated, Nero takes to the city streets to probably do something eventually. Feeling bored, he takes to the phone and calls Amazon single-day delivery shipping at 11:59
Yep,
p.m.
the teleporting van, here it comes.
As Nero makes his way to the church, he accidentally steps on one of those Amazon ordering buttons and buys an entire ambulance.
You know, It's pretty accurate, honestly.
Man, I sure do hope you speak English. Oh, he's British?
Fucking dick. Unfortunately, this ambulance delivery man is 30 seconds over his bathroom break, forcing Nero to dispatch him for the good of the company. You may notice the game is trying to teach me the alphabet over here, but I refuse to learn it. Devil May Cry's combat is not necessarily about surviving your enemies, but
It's about
fucking owning
being
them.
stylish
and
as
depending on how
possible.
stylish you are,
Yep.
your letter rating will potentially go up to one of the higher letters. I don't know. I was a rebel in preschool. Nero conducts an epic battle with the monster, poking and prodding at him while he swings his titanic arms and breaks everything in sight. Eventually, the beast resorts to his ultimate attack, Vor, spitting Nero out into the streets and forming a Vor-nado to try and stop him. And just as it seems hopeless for our anime girl, Nero is able to find the fizz gun and slams the Amazon
fizz
employee
gun.
into the ground, killing him instantly.
Good morning, Axel.
What the fuck is he saying?
'Twas the moment that, after years of searching,
Oh, is he gonna
had
make him
Twilight
crash?
Sparkle finally realized
What?
that friendship was indeed magic.
What the hell?
Is he reading My Little Pony?
Die, bitch.
Lasagna.
Oh, it's Garfield.
Pardon my delay. I was catching up on some reading.
Hey, are you fucking disabled?
Yes, Nero, I do have a disability. My IQ is too high.
God damn
Okay,
it.
bro.
Go!
Oh,
Okay. Nero proceeds through the city on a zipline, starting a cutscene
Fucking
3 fucking seconds after starting the level. Now you know
teleporting
what bats
van.
look like. He begins heading towards the big tree, encountering enemies because this is a video game. Nero wanders into the sewers, and then out of the sewers, and then into the Scissors Ghost. This game has the consistency of an Escher painting. Nero kills the Scissor Man from Clock Tower, and then
honestly,
systematically
whenever I
loosens
played
every
this
single
game,
bookshelf.
playing
Feeling
as
mischievous,
Nero
finds a
felt
phone and tells Nico that he's
like I didn't
pregnant
really
and that she
like
needs
it.
to get there right
I
away.
liked playing
He
as
goes into
Dante
a
the
religious
most.
building for the second time today to find that God has given him the Snake Girl waifu that he always prayed for.
Isn't this what you always wanted?
This boss fight is what I'd like
Mostly
to call
because of
a most
Royal
bizarre
Guard.
adventure, since it involves dodging an assload of projectiles and fighting your own depth perception. He cuts into her succulent snake body to find a fully intact woman, but the game doesn't care about her, so neither will I. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
down the street, Kylo
mean,
Ren
she's
is walking his parents.
in the game, but like, oh,
Kylo Ren
there's
is
the
forced to find a
Vtuber.
new operating system for his parent. He does this by scanning around and watching his cat play with excessively alive yarn.
should just
V's
downgrade
gameplay is
the
very
XP,
simple. You tell
honestly.
this guy and this guy to kill things for you, and when the time comes, read.
He literally
The
edited
majority
it
of
in.
The difficulty comes
The My Little Pony thing. Either that or it's a mod.
Not become crushed by the weight
I'm
of
assuming it's a
hollow
mod.
bones. And whenever he feels like it, V can summon Bowser. Bowser is really strong. V goes shopping in New Longio for like 3 minutes before he calls tech support, claiming that he flattened the pins on his CPU. Upon hearing of this news, Linus Tech Tips arrives to challenge V, delivering the vengeful wrath of his 3 12K cameras. Unfortunately, this is the worst boss in the game, and I can't say that I fought him well because V doesn't fight anything. Upon killing Linus Tech Tips, V
Yeah, he
opens the
kinda
doors
just
to
stands
Sears, but
around.
sees this guy and is like,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Lets his pets do everything.
I wish I was dead.
V goes through Fallout 3 and is trapped by an anus, at which point he is forced to fight through the anoids. He enters a construction site but is trapped by the anus again. Do you see a pattern? Fortunately, V's fights look like a cartoon battle in a dust cloud. He encounters a giant bug and I can't think of anything funny. Please don't put this in the script. I can't tell how, but I'm winning. V finally escapes the storm drain.
Oh no, run! No!
And to celebrate, he calls Nico and tells her that he's a YouTuber, so she comes immediately to suck his dick. Also, he's very handsome and his voice sounds extremely cool.
Run.
So anyways, I saw a cringe Doomer poster and I thought to my trad self that I would show him as being a soy Wojak, and to add the correct amount of irony, I
What
threw
are
in
you
troll face who was
fucking
covering
saying?
himself in-
Find the stupid devil sword, you internet poisoned dumb fuck, before I grow a brain aneurysm.
Damn, she was just about to miss my 60-minute presentation on the Warhammer 40k lore. Hello!
What was that about a devil sword?
Nothing, it's not important anyways. Do you use Reddit? V is now forced to battle the Arch Redditor, and to do this, he will need to use all of the skills that he has already used, such as dodging, flying, and watching. This boss fight is one of the best in the game, as V is forced to remain mobile, balancing the damage of his minions while overcoming the caffeinated super ranting of the Redditoid. Those are real words.
I actually really
But
like
through
V's
mastering
gameplay.
delegation skills, our hero puts up a legendary battle, and after an immense and prolonged struggle, he moves in for the
I don't
kill
know if it's
and
because it was
finally
just
slays
different.
his horse. We killed his horse. Then he just walks away. V sprained his ankle or something. Meanwhile, down the street, Nero attempts to get into Sears and accidentally becomes Sonic the Hedgehog. It's time to begin another shit boss. This time, he will be killing an imported giraffe before those bastards of the USDA can steal it from him. I'm not going to dwell on this. You hit his legs to go up, and when you go up, you hit him, and then he dies.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
So now they're outside a subway station when V comes in. Yes, I know it doesn't make sense, and he's here to tell us some important information.
You can't travel through here in a car.
Why?
So
I
now
mean,
we're entering Sears on foot, I guess, and contained within are the secret Geico saboteurs. The Sears mission has the great gimmick of introducing the Sears catalog, who is tasked with birthing affordable and great prices onto Nero, all of which he must fight the urge to purchase. The primary gameplay of these encounters is eliminating the Sears catalogs while juggling the great deals that they produce. And with enough strength and dedication, Nero can save 50% or more on his car insurance. Please let me see my family, Geico Lizard. I didn't do anything wrong. Little Caesar's Pizza finds a phone and, as a joke, tells Nico that the McRib is back.
Oh, well, I guess the car can get through here.
You can't travel through here in a car.
Yeah.
Now, with our presence in the level completely invalidated, we exit the Sears into the city and towards the stage to meet up with Kylo Car Denier, only to be interrupted by a musical number.
Oompa loompa dippity dife, I will end your fucking life. Oompa loompa dippity dunk. This game's better than Cyberpunk.
Hey, this is fucking hilarious. Where'd you find these guys?
I have rigged the entire stage to roll around like Hot Wheels.
Huh?
What?
Our heroes are now forced to fight the Oompa Loompas in one of the most crazy, chaotic, and fun boss battles of the entire game. Just listen to that music, dude. It's better than getting a YouTube collaboration with virtual YouTuber Tsunomaki Watame. Please. Our heroes tear through the enemy. Probably, I can't really tell what's happening until only their boss remains, and then you kill him like a video game enemy.
And then you jump off the moving stage.
V, why did you rig the stage to roll around?
It was to save time, Nero.
What do you mean save time?
We don't have time for questions.
Why not?
Hereditor told me that there's a sword in that house, Nero. I have to get the sword.
Yeah.
Nero's path to reaching the Demon King is now laid before him, and he moves in to finally face him. Within one mission's length of walking distance, we took like 30 minutes to get through a subway station, and Nero's just gonna traverse a town and walk up a tree in like 2 seconds. He bites up to the
Pretty
root
much,
of the tree.
yeah. It doesn't make much sense, but you know,
many enemies, the
nothing in DMC does.
Nero finally succumbs to 4, effectively simulating a Chinese elevator as I struggle to narrate the 50 combat encounters. Now we are higher up the tree, and all it took was my sense of location, altitude, and timing. Nero struts in confidently, only to encounter the long-dead soul of a loyal Shia militant who gracefully died in the name of the Ayatollah. Nero smacks it to death nearly instantly. That was a lot of build-up for a basic enemy. We go up into the bore hole and then fight the Oompa Loompa boss for the second time in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, isn't there like...
I can tell what's happening because V isn't here. Third time's the charm and fourth time's the harm as Nero finds a phone station. He then states that he is in need of a tall Discord mommy immediately.
Oh, well.
Now prepared, Nero finally moves in to rematch the Demon King Urinative for the final time.
Urizen, I finally come to stop your reign of terror and rescue Dante.
My name is Kyle. Why do you keep coming here?
Your taunting
His
doesn't work on
name
me,
is
Uranimia.
Kyle.
Fuck out.
It's time for the fight that we've all been waiting for.
He's
as Nero
playing
struggles to battle
Minecraft.
The demon equivalent of a diabetic man stuck in his chair. The point of the fight is that Urizen is guarded by a magic crystal so he can continue being hooked up to an IV bag of monster energy. And to fight him, Nero will first have to damage the crystal while juggling all of his attacks. And with only a sliver of health left and the crystal nearly destroyed, I die. So just pretend that I got him.
Damn. Oh. You hit him. Good
You're
job.
not even demon, you're just a little stupid guy, making me get out of my goddamn Fox News chair. You hate me because I am beautiful, but if you got rid of that yee-yee-ass haircut, you may get some bitches on your dick. Or maybe V will call your dog ass when he's done fucking with that cat or whatever. Nero.
It's time for the real battle against Urizen to begin, unleashing all of the caffeine that he's accumulated. This fight is tough and requires all of the skills that you've mastered throughout your playthrough. Except, this is mission 8 out of 20. Needless to say, this fight is slightly psychotic.
Okay, seriously though, you have to get out of the house now. You have to leave the house and not come back.
Dante?
Who are you? Who dares interfere?
Devil may cry.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it?
What?
I think it's spreading.
It's yours, my friend.
Oh, fuck. Hey there, make yourself at home. My name is V, and there's a giant demon about to resurrect that I know about for reasons, and I need your help to stop it. I have heard that exact fucking Stop talking like that. I have heard that exact fucking sentence 4 goddamn times now for like 20 years. Were you born yesterday?
Yes.
So, you'll kill the demon? That
Doesn't
sounds
answer
good.
the
And also, I
question.
think you're really handsome, and your tattoos look amazing, and your voice isn't stupid. And also, you're tall and have had sex at least once. We resume our perspective on the not quite present through the eyes of V as he attempts to find the fabled Sword of Redditors. But to do so, he will have to watch other people fight through a gauntlet of enemies, involving many challenges, probably as he pretends to struggle to the exit. But as V moves through the level, you notice a feeling of remorse and of nostalgia, wondering where this feeling
Of
will lead him.
nostalgia.
His only choice is to watch further as the level is played for him. Eventually, V comes upon 3 average white girls and also the sword. Amused for some reason, V is forced to interrupt the dance party of the caucasoidal femoids. The fight for control of the Starbucks is crazy and chaotic because you're using 3 guys to fight 3 guys, legally classifying it as an RTS. And like all white women, these enemies are hard to read. But even harder to read are my
Okay.
own fucking attacks. However, V can read, and after hours of
All he
whatever
does
this
is read.
V reads a story where he wins the fight and the enemies die.
Hey, bouncing rubber ball. We are watching the insane lore of DMC.
What the hell?
Oh, there's Dante.
Please shut up for 1 second. We have 2 options available to us. Either we let Urizen liquefy Nero and turn him into a small slushy, or I risk shish kebabbing Dante, which isn't that much of a choice. Now that I think about it, let's say it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh man, this game is so good, but like the story is just insane. All right, let's move on to part 2.
Last time on El Dante's Bizarre Star, our heroes find themselves in grave danger as Nero faces down Bowser from the Smash Brothers for control of his Koopa hotels. V challenges Starbucks and beats white women with his menagerie of failed computers and lasagna. And Dante, after destroying a Philips CDI, is woken up from his 2-week nap. Now reunited with his Reddit sword, El Diablo vows to stop Bowser and his sidekick, the Gary's Man, from growing a really big tree. And for all of my illiterate viewers, this is the second part of a 2-part series on the video game Devil May Souls 5. If you haven't watched the first part, you will be confused enough to qualify as a congressman. Thusly, I have nailed the link to the first part on the church doors below. Do not tell the Pope. Continuing our story, Dante has been awoken and is immediately harassed.
Right.
Okay, you, first of all, fuck off. Second of all, you Astolfo-looking asshole, Pizza al Dante does not wait for a little paisano such as yourself. What are you fucking saying? In the world of words, you either get with the flow or you take a second slow. Think about that one for a sec, 5. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, you got some untreated scoliosis or some shit. Work on it. Fucking skin disorder looking ass. Finally, we can resume our adventure as the crying devil, El Exterminador de Demonios. La Chupacabra is the most complicated character in the entire game, and explaining him would be like delving into the Hololive lore. Why is the dog gay? But without giving a presentation
He's not that
on the
complex.
fundamentals of engineering, here are the basics. Dante has 4 distinct abilities that he can switch between. Trickster allows La Cucaracha to slide to the left. Swordmaster allows him to beat women faster and better. Gunslinger allows him to more quickly engage fleeing civilians. And Royal Guard instantly wins the game. Also, you can switch between them, like this. But the most important aspect of playing as Papa John has gotta be his music. Listening to these tunes, Dante walks 30 feet and causes 9/11 twice. Moving through the ruins, Dante goes to the tree and prepares to save Nero when he's done with his casual stroll. Hey, bitch, catch.
Oh,
I'm going to depict you as a soy Wojak, Dante. And your
What
next
the
tweet,
fuck
I
is
will
he
be
saying?
showing with my soy
He's
Wojak.
a
And though you may
Redditor.
block
Have you
me,
considered
I have
taking a
several
shower?
dozen- Bitch, give me your sword. Oh, don't worry, I can do that.
Cope seed, coping seed.
It's time for one of the most fun boss battles in the entire game. I say that a lot. This fight is a pure, in-your-face test of skill with no bullshit movement mechanics. Oh, fuck. And to win, an expert bladesman is able to dodge left and right, sidestepping his attacks and swiftly punishing for a satisfying battle. But the true warriors among us are able to take him on face to
Amogus.
face. So Dante deletes Reddit forever while a motorcycle psychically assembles itself in the background. And as it turns out, inside every good Redditor is a gooder woman. That's not the phrase. Hey look, V, it's another woman just like you. Go babysit her while
Oh
you
my
spiders
God.
fuck them out.
Wait, you dumb fuck.
This is just like Crazy Frog, you gotta try it. Naturally, V, just like me on my first date, begins recanting the story of his birth. 3 weeks ago, Dante's brother, Thanos Prime, was attempting to survive the end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And to do so, he just happened to find a sword, which is in no way related to Nero's missing arm. The synthesis of man is his Chad self and his virgin self. No man is complete without both, but in an effort to save himself, he
just
severed
stabs
the
himself.
two halves into their base states. And what emerged out the other side was Urizen and V, which stands for virgin. Oh, I wonder what Dante is doing.
He's murdering people with the
Hope he
motorcycle.
gets to Nero soon instead of fucking with a bike. Now it's time to fuck with a bike, which, by the way, makes Dante immune to being stunned. This new weapon works by being high risk, high reward, as Dante and everyone else in the room is forced to get fucked whenever the weapon is used. So Dante gets fucking all the way to the fountain, through the crypt, and to his house. He endangered the life of a child so that he can gauge the property value. Maybe rent it to a black family after he kills himself. Because in the Devil May Cry universe, the only way to gain power is attempted suicide. And so, through the power of emo, Dante becomes Hype Beast Dante, possessor of the drip. Then he fly. Why didn't he do that before? Urizen, I have flown in from off screen to finally defeat you. By the way, who's that whiny bitch in the background?
My name is fucking Kyle.
Nice try, but names
It's
can't have
Kyle.
sex. Jesus Christ, look at this fucking battle. It's got more particles than the beach. I've been keeping track, and this is the 4th time that we've had to fight Urine McGee in his stupid tree. This battle is tough, as it's very difficult to tell what animations this tentacular fuck is going to puncture you with next. As well, Dante must overcome him constantly resummoning his crack crystal to fight you with. But armed with his new
Crack
abilities,
crystal.
Devilman Come Baby can overcome the challenge set before him, and finally stop the gigantic stupid bitch liquid who's about to fuck. Okay.
You're fucking stupid, Dante. The tree is already growing into a bigger tree. Soon I shall have national park designation and the government will no longer tax me. I am
What?
literally getting to the bottom of this. Don't follow me.
This is all to avoid taxes? What?
So 5 just teleports to the top of the tree somehow and is like, Dante, we don't have time to spare. Urizen will soon. Shut up, V. You're interrupting my Michael Jackson break. Or what? I need this, V.
It's so dumb.
Hey guys, it's me, Nero. What the fuck?
And now, with all
A
three
normal
of our heroes
reaction.
conveniently in the same location, they split up again. Choosing Dante because I'm not stupid. We descend
Yeah.
to the roots of the tree to stop Urizen from evading taxes. And to do so, we are armed with the Michael Jackson hat, which has the power to put a hat on anything. Anything. And has the power to
Literally
fire
anything.
currency at the enemy, which is a terrible idea. So I don't use it, and Dante takes his time walking down the stairs. Speaking of taking your time, it's now V's time to waste my time. With his terminal scoliosis reaching critical levels, V is forced to consume a peyote and perform a gauntlet of metaphorical challenges in an effort to save himself. Entering the light, oh god, my eyes, please stop it. V is now forced to choose which one of his pets to release first. Please don't choose the parrot first, or you might have to fight a boss using only the parrot. The rest is pretty simple. You get the
Yeah.
lasagna, you use the lasagna. You get the Bowser and you kill Mario. It's the way it is. This allows V to think away the pain of his curved spine. This lasts for all but 3 seconds when V finds the next boss.
Like a...
What the fuck is that noise? It sounds like someone's playing mumble rap. My entire character is just written to be angry, so I'll kill you, Lamau.
It's like a giant bird
don't
or something.
Kill V, so sexy, no. Okay, seriously though, I'm not gay.
Why am I surrounded by fucking goblins?
Nero initiates battle against the KFC Lorian ripoff, whose main gimmick is access to the which lets her teleport.
Yeah,
this
pretty
boss
much.
involves a lot of movement and dodging, but leaves herself open to score many hits. Fortunately, Nero can score with her because he swings either way, with his sword, of course. Seriously, it's like she wants to die.
Oh no, V, your spine is too injured. Guess I gotta carry you myself.
Fucking fine. Meanwhile, down the Dante, Jonathan Taylor is tasked with further entry into the anus. There, he will have to fight a gauntlet of former enemies as he races to the bottom. These include the Oompa Loompas, BDSM, and Fast Your Illa with his friend, Devil May Cry. But as Demi Lovato descends further into the devil, he notices
this
that
game
the
has
devil
like a
may
weird
cold. With this knowledge, he
multiplayer
investigates
feature with
to its
it,
deepest reaches.
where you like play alongside
Holy
other
shit,
people
it's an average
playing
size
as the other
pitbull.
characters.
Only kings of the
Sorry, Mr. Worldwide, but I don't speak Spanish. It's time to fight a literal nuclear blast. What the fuck? This is one of the best bosses in the entire game. I mean it this time. In addition to hitbox
Do you
pornography,
really?
this boss can transform himself and the arena to 3 unique styles. Lightning mode allows him to unlock the innate pitbull ability to throw cinder blocks. Fire mode activates his baby-chewing instincts. And ice mode is what happens when he's forced to travel to an Alaskan Walmart. But just before the fight grows desperate, Che Guevara activates his Super Saiyan mode and finally slays the preschool eater. Time to jump into your mom's cooch. Haha, look how funny I am. I'm so funny.
What
You
the
are
hell?
too late, Donatello. I have finally constructed the tax evasion apple, and once consumed, the paperwork will be sent within 14 business days by my mediocre secretary.
What do you even need this money for, huh, Vergil? It doesn't make any sense.
You would not understand.
His name is Kyle.
Thousands of dollars are stolen from me to build roads and orphanages. How else can decent men gatekeep Build-A-Bear Workshop? Though we are brothers, Dante, you call me by the wrong name. My true name now is Jeff.
Wait, it's Jeff now.
Bezos.
What?
It's fucking delicious, Dante. I can already feel the burden of taxes falling off of my body. It's time, Dante, to finally end this.
The battle for America's revenue has just begun, and Jeff isn't taking any
The real
fucking
evil.
prisoners. Leading with his MMA
Jeff
bullshit,
Bezos.
Jeff kicks Dante down and moves in aggressively, but within minutes begins to draw on the power of mandatory overtime, sacrificing the blood of his workers to cast some mystical bullshit. And after hours of Dante's sick breakdancing, Jeff activates his beast mode and begins doing sick backflips, firing fucking lasers, and just walking really menacingly. However, with the help of his sick moves, Dante can put a gigantic hat on him, which instantly kills him, trust me.
The hat.
What are you touching, Nero? Nothing. Oh, good. You found a doctor.
Dante, what the fuck is that?
That's my brother.
You're fucking what?
Yeah, he was trying to get away from taxes. I don't know. I stopped him. What's V doing? Get back, V. I'm gonna Al Capone this bitch. Fuck off, Fed. I'm about to die. Have you ever heard of the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Now, I know, Jeff. I know that it's hard letting poor people into Build-A-Bear Workshop, especially if they're Italian.
Is V racist?
But
What
let
the-
me introduce you
What?
to a concept that I'm a big fan of. I'm sure you'll love every second of it. It's very popular on the internet.
Oh, no.
And it's called Vor. Wait
Oh,
a fucking
God.
second. Nero's underage. You can't do that.
Add me on Discord.
And it's Vergil. He's
Does he always
motivated.
play that song?
Yes. Oh, sorry, gentlemen. I've left my theme song running. There we go.
The book was.
Yo, that was sick.
Oh, hey there, brother Dante. I would totally fight you right now, but I would decimate you so hard that I would win and you would die. So, later. I gotta go to the top of the tree. Goodbye. Oh, and Nero.
Bye-bye.
Tell your mom that I'm not fucking paid.
Did he just mention my mom?
No.
What did he mean by that, Dante? What was he supposed to pay to my mother?
Nothing.
Why won't you answer me, Dante?
Look, I have to save Build-A-Bear.
And why can't I help you, huh? Why can't I help?
He's your father!
Have fun, Nero. Fucking dick. So after 2 minutes and 14
because
seconds
need
of
to
cutscenes
save
in this
Build-A-Bear.
video, yes, I timed it. Dante does his off-screen teleport to the top of the tree, racing to the end to fight his brother in a final battle. Yet standing in his way for some reason is the Bowser squad, and they decide to fight for some reason that I don't understand. The battle begins as Dante juggles every angry lore enthusiast typing up a comment right now, and their rage is reflected as this is one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. Dante is forced to dodge the lightning of Windows Vista, the aggression of lasagna, and sometimes remember that Bowser exists. Now I know that there's proof of God's existence because Satan is clearly real, and although Dante may cry and doesn't want to narrate this boss fight, he can stop writing the script and go for a walk into the eternal darkness. And when he returns, the boss is just dead, trust me. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? I'm a technical genius. Hey, Vergil, do you really
He's
have
just
to
in a
bring the
chair.
plastic chair?
Like
Yes,
what?
I do need to keep the plastic chair, Dante. It comforts me. Well, you're gonna have to fucking sell it.
If I'm right, I'm pretty sure that plastic chair is actually in the game. And
Yes,
he's
you cut off the arm of your own son, and I'd do it again. You're gonna pay, Vergil. Let me be clear, Dante. I will never pay.
I never played the DLC that they made where you can actually play as Vergil. Although whenever I saw it came out, I was like, why would you? It makes no sense.
You're a deadbeat, and you're a fed. Tax evasion is a crime, Vergil. It's an obligation.
And there's Nero.
Oh, exactly 30 seconds earlier.
Hello, you've reached the federal government. You are currently located in Florida, where our laws don't apply. Please solve whatever problem you have with large rocks.
Hey, listen, there's this IRS guy named Dante Devil. Can you give me his contact info?
There is no IRS employee by that name. Thank you for calling.
Well,
That motherfucker. Dante never worked for the IRS to begin with. They're both exactly the same. And they're gonna kill each other over who gets to steal Vergil's money. They were so blinded by their thousands that they never stopped to think what they were doing or who they hurt along the way.
you
But
gotta
that
say
ends
Build-A-Bear.
here. I have to stop them. I have to make Vergil pay!
Oh, fuck.
You two will never agree, and I know that, but I can't let you kill each other. Because you two are two sides of the same coin. You're blood.
Stay out of it.
Bitch, I'm talking. Think of all the money you could make if you look past your differences and rub people together.
I think you make a good point, Nero.
And it starts with you paying for my child support, Vergil.
Damn.
Vergil?
It's finally time for the battle to conclude. The game about Vergil hiring Vergil's brother and Vergil's son to defeat Vergil so Vergil could become Vergil, featuring Vergil. And to win this battle, Nero steals the aux cord from Vergil and plays this sick beat. Fortunately for Nero, he can employ the Machiavellian counter-stabbing method. And using his new twink form, he's finally able to fight back. Then I list things that he does to kill Vergil comedically, and Vergil dies Lamau. Ugh. Do you accept payment in shares?
Maybe, but we're running out of time. Our national park has begun expanding the state of Florida, and soon it'll consume Walt Disney World.
No,
Kind of
not
like
Walt
that.
Disney
You're
World.
right. We have to stop Florida. Agreed, brother. Let's get going. As long as I keep my taxes.
Wait a minute, what are you gonna do?
We have no choice but to cut off Florida from the rest of the country with a comically large saw. It's the only way to protect humanity.
But if you do that, you'll be trapped in Florida forever.
Why do you think Virgil's going? There's no income tax.
But there has to be another way.
Next
Well.
time I see you, Nero, you better not be such a pussy bitch. Later. I always wanted to go to Disney World. Oh, and Nero, here's the child support.
It's just a
It
My
should
Little Pony
cover all
book.
of the costs.
Wait, costs?
It'll sell for a lot.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Well, looks like everything's back to normal. Though I don't understand the book thing.
I think your dad scammed you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, this is the federal government speaking. We found some unusual sexual activity with your accounts, it will be claiming your child support as taxes.
What? That's my child support. Tell Obama there's no way I'm paying for that.
Oh, you won't be paying, you say? That's okay. We have our way.
Well,
You know what? I've been thinking for a while. Vergil might have had a point.
maybe. And that was Max0r's DMC. This game is so insane. However, if you haven't played, I highly recommend it. It is so much fun to just do the combos and try and get up to SSS and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Shadows creep where the light won't go. This house is quiet, but it's not my home. Echoes linger, they don't let me sleep. The silence is loud and it cuts so deep.